Here's a real test in Midland. So we followed one of the assessors with the candidate who went for the test. This was on Thursday at 1:50 p.m. So you can also check the traffic in the area at that particular time. And where this particular assessor takes candidates for their PDA, we discreetly followed them so they never knew that we were behind. So they're going down towards Clayton Street. So we're going to just stand behind them. So they turned left at Clayton Street at that roundabout. Well, they're still standing there, so they're the first black car. I'm not going to be commenting throughout the entire test, but I'm just going to jump in when necessary to alert you about some important stuff that you may need to understand and implement in your driving test. That silver car, I can see from here, that's very close. So they're tailgating them, which happens quite a bit in Midland. You can probably see from here how close that silver car is behind the candidate. And it's obviously causing him to be even more nervous. Look at that, they're literally less than a metre from them now. They're turning on Robinson Road here. Turning on Great Eastern Highway, she lined up in the right lane, which she shouldn't have. Use the left lane most of the time because that's normal lane. Right lanes are fast lanes. So if you don't want to go faster than what the speed limit is, and particularly if it's not too busy traffic, try to keep in the left lane until the assessor asks you to turn right somewhere, and then you can change lanes a couple of 100 metres before you turn. See that car on the left-hand side? They forced me to change lanes because they overshot the line. That was a give way, and clearly, if somebody hits that car, it'll be their fault, so I had to get around them. So be alert. If something like this happens, you have to act promptly. Our candidate is in front of this big white learner's car and she's turning on the next road. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the examiner's sheet. I'll show you the results where she went wrong so you can go through, what you can see here and compare with what the assessor marked. By the way, this assessor is one of the friendliest and one of the most reasonable assessors in Perth, and he's got clever ways of doing assessments. He brings people to places where he will definitely be able to see their weaknesses, if there are any, and determine whether they should walk out with a driver's license in their pocket. They're still on this road, and they're going to be turning shortly on Hooley Road or Hooley Street, and they're going to do the exercise left something behind there. We're not going to be too close, but I'll talk you through, and you'll see in the examiner's sheet at the end of this video where she went wrong and what happened during the exercise left something behind, as well as the other sections of her driving test. This is a street where they turned, and I'm going to overshoot it so they don't get distracted. Now she's stopped on Hooley Road. The assessor asked her to pull over on the side of the road to remember that particular spot and then to drive off, and at some point the assessor instructs to come back to the place, taking the first available opportunity. I'm keeping it slow here in case they are still around the corner, but now we can see that they're much further down. They're getting closer to the next intersection, and she will be turning right at that stop sign. So you can see at the distance the black car. There she is. Okay, she's turning right. I'm just going to go straight ahead here and turn around, and I can see, when she comes back on Hooley Road. I'm going to pull over on the side of the road now and discreetly wait until she appears. There she is now. She's going to use one of the driveways after the house where she first stopped, and then turn around by reversing out of the driveway and parking in the same spot. I'm going to reposition now so I have a better view when they reappear. I can see them now in the distance. She's reversing out of the driveway. She's way too wide by what I can see. Test results sheet will show the same, so she did reverse wide out of that driveway. I'm just going to make a 3-point turn to turn around and to see when they reappear again so I can follow them further. There they are. She stopped too far from the stop line. Got to be within 1 metre from the stop line. They just turned left on the next street, so that's why I slowed down, and they want to line up behind that blue car. Otherwise, I'm going to miss the turn. They are still about a couple of 100 metres in front of us, and they're going to be making a left turn shortly on Eddybarron Drive. They're right in front of us in the left lane, heading down towards a licensing centre, which is never a good sign if it's within sort of 15 to 20 minutes, because the test should last at least for about 30 to 35, sometimes even 40 minutes in peak hour traffic. here is one of the most common mistakes that candidates do. They brake when amber light goes on, and if they are too close to the intersection, like she was, probably only about a couple of meters before the line. And she was picking up speed, probably doing about 40 kilometers an hour going upwards. So you've got to understand that there's no time to stop safely, because you will overshoot the line anyway and potentially end up stranded in the middle of the intersection. The assessor brought her back to the licensing centre in front of the building. We started the assessment at the back of the building, which is just off Covey Court, and unfortunately she didn't pass her driving assessment. So you will see all the breakdown in the examiner's sheet. So stick around for at least a couple of minutes and you will see exactly what you did wrong, and tell us if you disagree with the assessor. We'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this type of content so I can publish some more, and you will be far better informed on what's going to happen when you take your PDA. As always, please feel free to ask any questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.